Hello all, in this video we will watch the first episode of a recently released series called Blue Lock. The continuation of this anime is up to you. Isagi's Ichinen High School faces Matsuke's High School in the Saitama Prefecture final, and the winner will participate in the Nationals. Yoichi's thoughts are entirely on reaching the Nationals. They are losing with one goal difference. He sees Tada-chan available on his right, and with the support of his coach, he decides to be a team player and passes for Tada-chan to equalize. However, Tada-chan hits the post. Matsuke starts a counter-attack, and Ryosu Kira finishes the attack with a goal, increasing Matsuke's lead and securing them the victory. After the game, Kira gives an interview where the reporter asks him about his thoughts on getting into the Japan's U18 team. Kira explains he is currently focused on winning the Nationals and that he is what he is thanks to his teammates. Shinen's coach is sad about the loss and explains that the third years are retiring. However, for him, this is the best team in Japan. Isagi disagrees as they are a team who can't even reach the Nationals. Heading home, Isagi notes that he is an unknown player in his team and won't become a superstar like Noel No, who he admired, and his dream on winning the World Cup will be just a dream. Isagi wonders if he didn't pass to Tada, but shoot if that would have changed his fate. As the football is a team sport, Isagi notes he can't win alone and cries as he wanted to win. Isagi goes home and sits with his family to eat dinner. His mother gives him a letter from the Japan Football Union. Surprised, Isagi reads that he has been selected to become a certified athlete. A few days later, Isagi goes to the provided address from the JFU. Kira shows up, who has also been invited, and recognizes Isagi and compliments him as a high IQ player, which excites Isagi. The two proceed into the building and enter a room full of players. Kira recognizes a few of them, and Isagi realizes that all are forwards. Jinpachi Ego comes in front of everyone and congratulates them as they are the 318 and under strikers chosen by his biased decision, and explains he was hired to make sure Japan wins the World Cup. Ego explains he will be performing an experiment to turn one of them into the world's best striker. For that, he created the Blue Lock facility, where they will live and undergo special top training. They can't go home and need to leave their previous team, but Ego promises them that if they survive and become the last player, they will be the world's greatest striker. Kira doesn't agree on the conditions, stating they all have teams that are important to them and also have nationals coming up. Other also agree they can't abandon the nationals for this program. Ego state they are all ill and that those who want can leave. He questions them if becoming the #1 high school team is more important than becoming the world's best striker. Ego states he loses hope just from thinking that the future of Japan is in their hands. Ego explains that Japanese football organization is first rate, but all else is second rate. He states that football is scoring goals and who scores more wins. Kira disagrees and states he respects many of the Japanese players and they are superstars. However, Ego states they have never won the World Cup and are not the best in the world. Ego then cites Noel No, who said that instead of assisting and winning with 1-0, he prefers scoring a hat trick and losing 3-4, a man who beat Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo to win the Ballon d'Or. Eric Cantona also said that he doesn't care about his team and just wants to stand out. Pella had said that he is the best forward, midfielder, defender, and goalkeeper. They are all egoists, but they are top players, and this is what Japanese football lacks. Ego tells them to imagine that they are on the final in the last minute in the extra time. They are facing the goalkeeper, and on their right is their teammate. If they pass, he will score and they will win. But in such moment of pressure, only an insane egoist would take the shot without hesitation, and Ego is looking to make such a player. Ego tells them to go through the door behind him, as on the field they are the star and nothing brings more joy than their own goals, as that is what it means to be a striker. Isagi is then the first to move and starts running towards the door. A few seconds later, more and more of the players join him and go through the door. Kira can't believe it but decides to go as well. The players are then transported to Blue Lock facility. Isagi gets 299 Z number and heads to room Z. There he meets his new roommates and sees that Kira is one of them. As they all change clothes, Ego shows up on a screen and explains that the players in the same rooms are both roommates and rivals. Ego had ranked their abilities and the number on their uniforms represents the rank. Isagi then realizes he is the 299th of 300. The rank can change based on the results of their training or matches. The top 5 players will get to play in a tournament that will be held 6 months from now and will also be registered as forwards for the U20 World Cup. However, anyone who loses in Blue Lock will never get to play for Japan. Ego then states he will be testing their ego and it's time for them to play tag. He gives them a ball in 136 seconds, explaining that anyone struck by the ball is it, and after 136, whoever is it will be locked off. Gurinyu Igarashi, being ranked 300th, is made the first it in Isagi's room Z. Igarashi aims at Isagi, but misses his shot. Kira finds the game ridiculous and states he joins so that he can prove Ego wrong. Igarashi tries to hit few players, but fails. He then sees Meguru Bachira being asleep and decides to hit him, but as he gets close, Bachira kicks him in the face. Igarashi complains it's a foul, but Bachira states Ego stated only handballs are against the rules. Rensu Kunigami tells Bachira to play fair, and he dislikes dirty play, but in that moment, Igarashi hits him with the ball. Kunigami gets angry. Igarashi holds Isagi and Kunigami fires a strong shot into Isagi's stomach, stunning him. Not wanting his career to end in a minute, Isagi starts chasing them and goes for Igarashi and gets desperate. Bachira holds Kunigami Kunigami and tells Isagi that he is giving him a chance. Annoyed, Kunigami throws Bachira over Igarashi, who ends up injuring his leg and asks for a timeout. Kira calls Isagi to go for it. Isagi sees his chance but knows that it will mean Igarashi's career is over. Isagi is ready to do it, but moment before he kicks the ball, he stops. He then explains that this feels wrong and he came to change his life, and unless he beats someone stronger, nothing will change. As he turns away from Igarashi, Bachira waits for him and states he likes him, and if they need to beat someone, it should be the strongest one who is there. Bachira then takes the ball, becoming it, and heads for Kira. Bachira misses Kira and then kicks the ball, which flies over Kira's head and heads towards Isagi, who then kicks it and hits Kira in the face. Kira becomes it and the times runs out. Thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and press the bell so as not to miss new videos. Bye everyone.